What is going peeps? What is going? It's another day. It's another onesie. It is so windy where I am. To be honest, if you step up my front door, look left, see is there. But it was gale force winds last night. I could hardly sleep. But you know that sometimes our spirit clearing away the debris. Anyway, I got out the journey of love today. And you know, part of the reason why I got this one out is because Venus is around at the moment. Venus is doing its thing at the moment. And you know what Venus is? Venus is all about love. So I thought I'd get out the journey of love. But let's see what messages we get from that. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance in reading these cards. Please give me the message for the Patreon Collective. What messages do we need for the Patreon Collective? What do we need to know right now, Spirit? What is your message? Please give us the message, Spirit. These cards have got some very weird imagery, but I do like it. It's very fluid, very flowing, if you know what I mean. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give us the message. What messages do you have for the Patreon Collective? Please give me the message. What do you want them to know today, Spirit? Thank you. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you. So, let's have a look. Let's get a card out, shall we? Oh, the break-in, number 65. That's 11. That's my 11 card. Oh, my goodness. Let me show it to you. I don't know what this card means. I have, for once in a while, I've just dumbstruck. I don't know what this means, so we're going to have to find out together. The breaking of your spirit, the breaking of ties, the breaking of war. I don't know. Let's find out. Number 65. That stunted me. 65. Okay. That's another what? 65. I'm just dumbstruck by this one. Okay. So it says here, you are breaking apart. Well, I suppose it says literally what it means, isn't it? You are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or even come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it. Then dive into the storm. Let yourself be broken-hearted by the divine so that you can become your truth, become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows than to be broken-hearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. I'll say it and say it again. Do you know, if you try and shield yourself from heartbreak, you'll never grow. You'll never grow. If you try to ever shield yourself from stuff, you'll never have that spiritual growth. Sometimes we have to open ourselves up to certain things, to feel it, to understand, to move past it, and to grow from it. And that's just what this is all about. So it says, this oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces but by the loving embrace of the divine as it strips you of that which will keep you from your divine realization. Let go and break, and it's going to be the making of you. And there is a little poem that goes with this, and it says, love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feel good, that make me smile, that make me glad to be alive. Why are you bringing this message to us, Spirit? I don't, this one's kind of stunted me a little bit, I have to say. But let's find out, shall we? Why are you bringing this message to us today, Spirit? The breaking. Do you know what? Sometimes it's all even about realizations that we're chasing after the wrong thing sometimes. We're just breaking our own hearts sometimes. We're breaking our hearts. Instead of focus on the love of self, the love of divine, the love with divine within us, we're just chasing after, dreams. We're just chasing after dreams. Do you know what I mean? We're chasing after things that don't serve us anymore. It may have done once upon a time, but it just doesn't serve us now. So what are we chasing for? And, the second message I got from that is like, we've got to feel the hurt. We've got to stop covering up what's hurting us. We've got to stop it, because you've got to feel it to be able to move on and grow from it. You've got to feel it. Stop shielding yourself from stuff. Stop avoiding stuff. This is what I'm getting from that. So why is this here, Spirit? Why is this here? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. So we've got things might have been illuminated to you, and let's see why that's here. The sun is here. Oh, I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there. Okay. You can look at this two ways. Spiritually, things have been illuminated to you because you need to come into union with yourself. Take that leap of faith and feel the fear anyway. This is what these three cards mean to me. But if you want to talk in a if you want to talk in a romantic sense, because it is the journey of love, okay? Somebody finds happiness within you. They now recognize what this is and they want to reconcile with you. They want to take that leap of faith towards you. Okay, you can look at this two ways. Do you know what I mean? You could be communing with your ancestors. You could be your guides and your angels. Do you know, this is about previous lives. This is about previous people back in the day. This is about you having the illumination and understanding that there's certain things you're doing that you need to release. This is what I'm getting from this. Do you know? And it says here, the breaking. What broke you? What broke you? Was it this relationship? Was it the fact that you knew that things you needed to change? What broke you? I don't know why I've got that stuck in my head now. What broke you? Something broke you. And you have to think about that. Think about it. It's been illuminated to you that certain things really did break you, really did break your heart. But what has it done? What has it done but shown you, yes, although your heart was broken at the time, that you understand that the heartbreak has opened you up to certain. Let me tell you, my heartbreak, okay, caused what I call an awakening, a spiritual awakening. You can call it what you want, Kundalini, whatever. I literally felt the Kundalini rise. I was in bed for days, just fighting this feeling and fighting all this nonsense. Things were being stripped. Things were being stripped from me. Realities were being stripped from me. I'm going to tell you, it was deep. I came to certain realizations that, you know, you need to feel it, because there was a lot that I used to cover up, and there's a lot that I still got to work on, but there's a lot of things that I covered up. There was a lot of things that I thought, yeah, I can tough it out. Yeah, but, you know, when that awakening hits you and you realize what unconditional love is. And yes, I felt that unconditional love for this person at the time. But time heals all, doesn't it? Time heals all. So it's almost like you've had to wake up, realize that it wasn't reciprocated, and you have to move on, because these people are still going through their karmic cycles, and you understand that, you know, not everything is going to happen. Meet you in the next lifetime. And this is what this card is about. This is about previous lifetimes. Meet you in the next lifetime. You get what I'm saying? Meet you in the next lifetime. So I'm leaving that there because that was deep. People are sometimes deliberately sent here to test you, to break you. And yeah, if you really do have a divine counterpart, sometimes they're there just to teach you lessons. You're not necessarily meant to be with this person. You can love people from afar. You can love people from afar, and that's all there is to it. You can just love people from afar because, you know, sometimes they're just not meant to be. You know what it was, and they knew what it was, but they denied it. And so all you can do is move on from that. All you can do is move on. And whatever is for you will never go by you. Okay, just remember that. And I don't know why I'm going so deep, because it's making me sad. Anyway, I'm going now. I hope that made sense to you. That card for a minute had me going, but now when I think about the breaking, what broke your heart to the point where you went through an awakening? That's what touched me. Do you know, it's almost like Spirit tried to say, never mind, I'll give you this unconditional love that you need. And you find that even though I thought I found the love that I had for myself, because I've been practicing Buddhism for years, and the first thing it teaches you is you've got to love yourself to understand, how to love somebody else. And I thought I was there. But I tell you, when that awakening hit me, that's when you know what unconditional love is. For real, for real. Anyway, I'm going. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.